Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing fantastic today. I know just when you think things couldn't get any crazier, they do. And it's, man, intense times, right? But still good times. I hope you're looking for the good and the positive. I hope you're celebrating your health. I hope you're celebrating your family, your relationships, your opportunities. It's so easy to focus on the negative and the things we don't have and the things we can't do. But let's step back and focus on the things we can do and the things we do have. Right? Yeah, I know there's a lot of limitations right now, a lot of frustration, a lot of tension and stress and anxiety and fear. I feel you. And I know for myself, I feel so much better. I think clearer, my emotions are more settled, and my relationships are better. Everything I'm working on is better when I can calm my mind and my emotions by focusing in on things that I'm really grateful for and really excited about. And then I can keep perspective. Perspective has saved me so many times. A lot of you know my story. I grew up in a broken home and ended up out on my own at 16. And I went through some tough years, like super hard years. And during those times, the things that made the biggest difference for me was perspective. It was finding things that I could grab a hold of to think about and remember that would get me through the toughest times. And so we've got to remember perspective. And when we put things in perspective, right, like when the problem gets right in front of your face, it seems so gigantic, but perspective will help you compare it to something else and go, okay, yeah, it's still a problem, still an issue, but not near as big as I was making it. And one of the best things that ever did that for me was reading lots of fantastic books. And I was thinking today of some books that would be very fitting for this time. I've got a gigantic book list. I'm happy to share it with you. If you want a copy of my book list, just send me a DM here. I'm happy to share it. I've been reading hundreds of books for over 2 decades, just devouring books from almost every genre. And I'm happy to share that with you. But as I've read great books, I realize, man, they help you keep perspective. They help you focus on different things and focus on the right things. They help you think clearly and make better decisions. They help you think like a leader. And they give you so many examples of what to do in difficult times. So right now, I lead some classes for youth, and I do loads of high performance coaching for ambitious parents and who are in the business world and parenting. So it's like we have right now, we're feeling the stress of work and the stress of family. Like there's so much tension there, so much pressure. And so I'm constantly recommending great books and reading for both coaching and for, like, we're doing parenting classes. We just did a huge live training yesterday. My wife and I led. It was so awesome. A bunch of great people in there. It's fantastic. You guys can actually watch that. 2.5 hours of pure awesome sauce. And that is on, I think it's on World School Family, the Facebook. That's our family Facebook. So World School Family, go over there, like that page, and you can watch that training. And of course, I'm doing the podcast, Extraordinary Family Life podcast. Go check out the last few episodes. Have been all about how to handle this situation. Right now, I'm reading Alexander Hamilton, fantastic book. Oh my goodness, he was born into a hard life, and his tough childhood prepared him for the revolution in his life. Reading The Power of Habit right now with excellent book about how we get in these habit loops. We get stuck there sometimes, and some of us, our bad habits are just punishing us right now. And actually, a lot of us are picking up even worse habits. We're locked in and we're just consuming endless amounts of junk food and endless amounts of visual trash and poor media. We're not exercising, we're not eating well, and we're fighting with each other and just getting all closed in, and we don't like our situation, we don't like ourselves. And we're going on these bad habits. A couple other books I can recommend. The Obstacle is the Way. Oh, so fitting right now for the challenges we're facing. It's a short book. It's powerful. Based on the writings of Marcus Aurelius, which I have right up there, he said, sometimes we think the impediment is in the way. He says, really, the impediment is the way. And you'll see there's so many applications to that in our time right now. The challenges we're facing are going to open up opportunities and doorways and new insights and new industries, a new economy, a new normal. So our challenge right now, our problems right now are going to set us up for the future. I know some of you have been laid off. Some of you have lost your jobs. Some of you will lose your jobs. Some are working extra hard around the clock because you work in an essential business. Some of you are feeling a lot of stress and pressure at home. And I get it. It's hard. It's a tough go. But the obstacle is the way. It's your opportunity to really grow. This is your chance. This is your chance to seriously level up and make the most of yourself. And I know it's hard to see that sometimes, but the obstacle is the way. That's an excellent book. Another great book right now that's fitting for our time is the book Linchpin by Seth Godin. His whole message is make yourself indispensable. And right now is the perfect time for you and I to level up in every area of our life and get the skill sets we need and get the knowledge base we need and improve ourselves so we're ready for whatever comes, right? And if we become indispensable, maybe it's a side hustle, maybe it's a business you already have, maybe it's as an employee or you become an employee or start a business, or maybe it's just in your family, as a member of your family or as the leader in your family. Maybe we become indispensable by making the most of ourselves. Very fitting for our time. And then, of course, any of the great biographies and autobiographies of the great people, history books. I mean, it's stacks of history books here. The whole story of civilization, and I mean, on and on and on. Like, you just read great books. Like, become a bibliophile right now. You got time to just pound audiobooks and ebooks and regular books. Spend a ton of time reading and writing. And it's just going to give so much clarity and perspective and insight and wisdom into your life of how to handle these situations and what to do about it. Spend a lot of time reading. And again, if you want the book recommendations, shoot me a message. I'm happy to share it with you guys. Let's read, let's study, let's learn, let's love. Love the people around you. Calm your thoughts and your fears, your emotions. Be fully engaged and present and connected. Let's make the most of this time and become our best selves. And we can come out of this, not only survive it, but thrive in it and come out way better off on the other side. You guys are awesome. Let me know how I can help, please. I mean, I'm doing coaching all day, every day. It's awesome. I love it. And we're going to do more and more live trainings now. We were doing a live training once a month with our monthly coaching package, the Extraordinary Family Life Coaching. And we do a 28-day challenge every month. We're starting another one soon. And jump in on that. We have a Corona discount because we want to help a lot of people. And now we're going to do a live training every week. Yeah, get in on that stuff. And you follow the link in my bio. Go to gregdenny.com. Go to extraordinaryfamilylife.com. We seriously want to help. Like, we just genuinely, we know there's a lot of tension at home right now and in the workplace. And a lot of people are struggling, not uncertain what to do or how to handle these tough situations now. It's something brand new. Or for some of you, your lives have been turned upside down. Let us help. We've been doing this for decades. We've been helping families all around the world. We've been studying personal development and human performance for over 2 decades, and we want to help. So shoot me a message here. Send me a private message. Like, how can we help? Is it your marriage struggling, parenting, you struggling with your lack of confidence or your fears, anxieties, depression? Like, what are you facing? What are you struggling with? How can I help? We just want to help you guys, and there's tools and strategies, there's proven principles. They just work, and practices that just, like, we level things out, and it makes it work so much better. Like when you go skydiving, right? I love skydiving. And the first time I went out, just jumped a bunch, did a bunch of front flips. The second time we did 5 back flips in a row. It was amazing. And they just said, look, wherever you're spinning, whatever you're doing, all you gotta do is arch your back and stick out your arms. And because of aerodynamics, you'll just level out. And so we're spinning and we just arch your back, throw out your arms, and you level out, and then you're kind of floating through the air. It's amazing. The same thing is true in life. There are some principles and practices that, when it's chaotic, when it's mayhem, you feel like you're falling, spinning out of control, you're free falling, you do these things, helps you level out, and you get yourself in line, you get your family in line and all ordered up, you get your business, your work, your finances, you get your whole life ordered up. And it just works. So get dialed into those things, and it'll bring back a lot of peace and control and stability in your life. Love you guys. Reach upward.